Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back, my lovelies. Nice to see you. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. Thank you for your donations. They are always truly appreciated. And thank you for your emails of confirmation, sharing your stories, and emails booking readings. The wheel came out. This is new beginnings. I'm sorry if it's really noisy outside. We've got lots of buses and cars going past. There is definitely change in the wind, something to do with being distracted right now on purpose, because the wheel came out with the number 10 and it's Archangel Jeremiah, and it says, or Jeremiah, new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. Do you know what, the minute that I started doing this reading, it started getting really noisy outside, and this is my third try to give this reading. I think there may be a message for someone here if you are getting distracted. If you're getting to the point where you're like, why is all of this energy coming towards me? You're on the right path. Stay focused. Stay focused. Because whatever it is that's coming towards you to kind of knock you off, they know you're on the right path. Okay, I must say that my readings are for entertainment and fun purposes, only educational tool as well. Okay, because I inspire to motivate other people to heal themselves, to take actionable steps to heal themselves with the messages that come through from the divine. But I am not I'm not a healer as in a therapist. I am not a doctor. I am not a can you hear all that noise? About 5 minutes ago it was silent. But all I'm saying is that I'm not a professional in those areas. And now my throat is starting to tickle. What is it that you haven't said, or what is it that you need to say? Yellow is very, very important. You have yellow coming out here. And it says on here, brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, and humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience. Time for your career rather than relationships. That's really annoying me. Maybe that's a sign for me. I'm going to wait just one moment and we're going to let it pass. How strange. Thank you. I think someone's trying to test your patience. They're definitely trying to test mine. There's something here about trying to test your patience or trying to wind you up, because as much as, you know, my readings are collective and they're timeless, which means I'm picking up on past, present and future. At the moment, we are at the, almost like we're coming into almost nearly the last week of Mercury retrograde. And I'm getting an outside energy. There's an outside energy that is trying to get you, to wind you up in some way. And there's been a building of this energy from when Mercury retrograde started. And like the first week was very quiet. It was kind of just a little bit. Then the second week, a little bit more. This week, I have felt this. Someone is trying to get you to trip up. I heard on purpose, but online or on a screen in some way. Now, if I say he, she, masculine or feminine, we hold all of these energies. That's part of our duality. That's part of yin and yang. You have to take it as it resonates, okay? If I say he or she, I am talking about energies unless I say man or woman. And again, you can swap the gender roles around, or you can throw them out the window altogether. It's your choice, but do not make the story fit if it doesn't, because this is a general message. I have many other readings and videos. I have another channel as well, the North Star Tarot. I feel at the moment someone's really worried. I heard I have to explain it to you before I forget, or I have to explain it to you before things get out of hand. There is somebody like who's on the edge of your energy, or that on the edge of this person's energy. They can't think straight because you've got the wheel coming out, okay? And then you have the Queen of Michael. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of the experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. Whoever this is in the background, they're really worried that you are leaving them behind in some way. And I heard I effed up, or we messed up. And now there's another alarm going off, okay? We've got purple and blue, so this is all to do with the way that either you are speaking to yourself, because that Queen of Michael, that Queen of Swords, is it's almost like an energetic barrier of words that have been said, because when I was setting up for this reading, I kept hearing, oh, they are protected, or oh, they are protected. Someone tried doing something and now they are so worried. They're so worried, and they can't form their words properly, or they're talking so fast that they're tripping up over their own mouth. Now, it says on here, material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with grateful heart. And it's upside down, and that's the six of Ariel. So whoever this is that's messed up, whoever it was who was trying to get into your energy, they're now feeling the effects of whatever it is that you have said, because our words hold so much power. But whoever this is for you, be that you or the person you're thinking of, is standing in the Queen of Swords energy. Like, you're not messing with me, but not fight energy. This is not Nine of Wands in reverse, like let's take it outside, I'm going to take my earrings out, hold them for me. It's not that. This is more, I know my worth. Look at that woman. I don't know if you can see her face. That is like someone's auntie or someone's mother. And like, when they're like, sit down, it's dinner time. You aren't messing about. You're not like, yeah, in a minute. You sit down because it's dinner time, because you've been told to. Because this is giving me the energy of someone's mum who would get out the slipper and throw the slipper. This is proper giving me like Hispanic or Latino kind of energy. You're not listening. Or like Asian, I don't know why, but that's the energy of whatever it is that you have said. Wow. A time for your career rather than relationships. Okay, so you've cut something off, or you have some sort of knowledge that this person may be trying to come around, or you just know what you want now. Because with that new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. I heard don't put all your eggs in one basket. When it's coming, this is to do with your career. This is to do with the way that you create. Don't put all of your eggs into one basket. So for example, if you are a painter, but you're also a dancer, and you also crochet or knit or sing, you're being told that if, let's say you really love singing and you've been getting so noisy, you've been getting lots of, let's say, lessons, and you went to a school specifically for singing, you're being told not to just forget the other things, because something's coming forward that you're not even going to be expecting, that may make you not change course completely, but add almost like another pathway that can go next to whatever your career is. Now you've got Three of Gabriel, prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. Now I do apologize for the noise. Obviously this message needs to get out to someone, and they don't want it heard, because I can close the windows, but then I will cook like a little shrimp because it's really, really warm, and there isn't AC here. You're being told to plan something. Prosperity arises from wise planning, time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. Now we've got new beginnings in reverse on the top of the deck, or the bottom of the deck, and it says starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. This is somebody, oh, shut the front door. While you are holding this energy, someone is mirroring it, but they're mirroring it in a fight stance. So while you are owning your energy, owning your kind of like energetic boundaries, whether that is you light a candle to Jesus and pray every night, or you are a white witch and every now and again you do a spell for protection or return to sender, or you are just using your daily affirmations to speak to your guides, saying whatever bad juju comes towards me, please send it back. Don't send it back with maliciousness, just send it back. It's not my energy. This person did something because they were trying to stop you from having this new beginning, especially with your career. And I'm getting this is a sibling, this is a family member, this is somebody that compares themselves to you a lot. And this is to do with childhood wounds, because that yellow down the bottom, that's giving me solar plexus, that's giving me inner child. Now that new beginnings, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. And look at that, I didn't even look at that properly, that is a family. You've got parents and 2 kids there. Now someone could have a family unit like that, they could have been, you know, one of 2 siblings. It doesn't have to be though, take it as it resonates, but this person is stuck in the past. Or there's something here about them blaming you for the lack that they have in their life. They are fixated, And there's something to do with like, I was getting that. I just heard loads of birds chirping. I was getting that. There's something about talking, a lot of talking in the background or behind your back. And I heard things that I wish I had said. This person has been sending stuff towards you with that Queen of Michael energy. And it says brilliant, self-reliant, insightful and humorous. They've been projecting something so that you do not get that new career. Or so that you don't feel like you're deserved of it. They may have been projecting a lot of like lackluster energy, lots of kind of like I'm not worthy energy, or where I am, it's happening to me rather than for me, which is, we know this has been going on for a while. And it says here, you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. I knew there's a mentor coming in. I've been told to say to whoever needs to hear this, if you need a mentor for certain things, you're being told that the mentor, you're going to meet this mentor. You don't need to kind of like go on social media and be like, I really need a mentor in this career that I'm going into, or I need to do this training so that I can get this promotion. Can somebody who's in that field kind of like wave their hand, you know, I'll pay for it, I don't mind. Because you leave the door open for scammers to come in, for whoever this family member is to either catfish you, to kind of take you down the wrong path. You're being told in due time, you are going to find this person, but I don't feel like it's going to happen in the way that you expect it to, especially with over here, the new beginnings, end of delays, are changing the direction that offers happiness. I feel like you're going to, either you or the person you're thinking of, if this resonates, if this is what you are looking to do, either expand your business, become self-employed, get that promotion so you can go up that ladder in the industry that you're in. I feel like something's going to happen, I heard, by chance. And it won't be, because it's all divine timing, but it's going to feel like by chance you're going to connect to someone that's going to be like, oh, this person's awesome. You should try contacting them. So it's going to be kind of word of mouth, and you want to keep it that way until you have been mentored and learned what you have to learn before you then go, ha ha ha, this is what I learned. Because you have someone watching you. Now, when I look down at the deck, I have these two cards sticking out, Justice and the Sun. And you're getting a lot of purple coming out, okay? So this is all to do with your crown chakra, your third eye. And it says for the Sun, it's Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel is the Archangel of the North, of the body, of foundations, of financial wealth and material things. And he has a ruby red fire. And he has a 5-pointed star in a circle of light, a pentacle, which is his seal, his symbol. Now, with this upside down, the Sun, this is about lack of growth. And with that number there, it was either keeping you or the person you're thinking of in ill health, because he's to do with the body. All right. You have a family member that was keeping you in ill health. Please remember, I'm not a doctor. If you have ill health, go and speak to your doctor first. Okay. I don't take responsibility for you. And I have to keep saying that because I have this energy coming through that somebody is either watching my videos or other tarot readers' videos and then going, right, but if that goes wrong, it's your fault, not mine. You're an adult, you're grown. And when you watch my programs, when you watch my videos, someone's watching tarot like it's a program. Like they're binge watching one after other. And they're not giving themselves time to assimilate information that comes through. Or they're taking the information and they're either taking it the wrong way, or they're getting insulted by something that's being said, or they're not doing the inner work. And if that isn't you, you don't have to put in the comment section, but that's not me. If that's not you, then it's not for you. But someone here is, and then somebody's going, but it's your fault. Not my fault. I'm not responsible for you. Okay. And the same vice versa. If someone is doing that to you, if somebody is watching your social media and you're putting up posts and saying, you know, live your best life, show up for yourself, and blah, 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 and there's someone here is a spiritual coach of some sort, or has a very strong throat chakra, and I don't know if you have been getting like trolls telling you, well, it's your fault that this person's doing this and this because you posted this. Pay them no mind, seriously. But with this here, you have the Sun, Archangel Uriel, and then you have Justice upside down. You're going to get justice for whatever this person has done to you when it comes to your health, or when it comes to your 6th house, because your 6th house, it looks at health and fitness. It looks at your routines and work. It looks at how you organize things. It's very much to do with the mental body, because Virgos are very analytical. They're very clever. They're very logical. And someone has been sending, I heard, waves of anxiety to someone. Again, if you do suffer from anxiety, make sure you're taking your medication. Make sure that you're speaking to your doctor. Make sure you're speaking to your therapist if you have one, because I am none of those things, and I am just a messenger. Now, I'm going to read what it says for justice. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favour. Don't give up. This is very Libra energy. Very, very Libra. But with this as well, for someone here, this is a court ruling when it comes to custody over a child. And you're being told, especially with 8 coming out, there's a lot of internal strength that you're being asked to continue to hold. But you will get what it is that you have sought out to get. So if you were trying to get dual custody, so that you get to see your child as much as the other person, you will get that. If you are fighting to get full custody, you will get that, especially if your heart is pure and you're doing it for the right intentions. Because I have to say, and I know sometimes people get triggered and they're like, but that's not me. You have to remember, this is a general reading, and sometimes people who aren't healed come onto my videos because I can feel their energy. So I will be picking up on those who are part of the collective consciousness, who are working to ascend, who are, who are going through these energy shifts. But I will also sometimes pick up on the people who are trying to drag you down. All right. So if it doesn't resonate with you, please don't be like, but that's not me. I didn't do that. You don't have to prove that to me. Okay. I love you. Now you also have underneath, look, High Priestess. You may feel this energy around you as well. You may feel when someone is trying to distract you from your focus. And I heard someone's dreams are garbage. Now, or garbled. And it says under here, time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. So you may have messages coming through from your guides about the next step in your career, especially in your career and in your protection. And I have a feeling that those two things are connected, okay? Now this is orange, this is to do with your sacral chakra, creativity. It's also your feminine yin, in how you connect to the divine through your 3rd eye. With the High Priestess here with number 2, it's about balance. It says powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information to be at peace. So if you are having issues with hearing your guides at the moment, and you feel like someone is trying to get into your energy, especially a family member who is in fight mode, because they don't want you to know what the next step is for you, or they don't want you to feel like you can trust yourself. And you've got to remember, if you are following your intuition, you will never make a wrong choice. If you are following your fear, you will. But if you're following your intuition, there is no bad choice that you can make. But this person here wants to block you from this. You're being told, if that is so, you need to start meditating more. Or you need to find times where you can sit down and self-reflect, whether that is at the end of each evening when you come back from work and you've had your meal and you've had your bath and all the rest of it, and you're getting ready for bed. Just having that nightly routine where you take 10 minutes to journal about the day, or how you feel, or the fact that in the morning you couldn't remember all of your dreams and a month ago they were really clear. Just something that will help you focus that energy, and then set the intention of what it is that you want before you go to sleep. So for example, you can call on your team of highest light and resonance, all of your protectors. You can name them if you want. If you may work with deities, you may work with ascendant masters like Jesus or Buddha. You can call on them and actually set intention, because they're listening to you. You are the high priest or high priestess. And you also have Archangel Haniel on here, and she is the archangel of protecting animals and nature. She is a very kind, protective, but very generous energy. So you can call on her. You can ask her to, work with Archangel Sandalphon to really ground you, so that you get those messages coming through. Or you could be calling on whoever it is that, like I said, protects you, and ask them specifically, I want my dreams to be memorable. I want whatever information, please send me the information that is urgent that I need to know right now. Make my dreams brightly coloured, or have a certain theme if I'm on the right track for this for my career. Be really specific in what you ask, and they will be really specific in the answers they give you. All right. And I mean, something that I used to use, and I don't need it anymore, was send me messages through my dreams that you know I'm going to understand. Because otherwise they will just, they'll firebomb you with so many different images and different, you know, different scenarios and things that you're going to wake up and be like, what the fuck was that about? I have no idea. And I only remember part of it. So say to them, this is the specific question I have. Give me a specific answer in a way that you know I'll understand, and give me 4 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes when I wake up to remember it so that you can record it and write it down. This seems to be really important at the moment when it comes to your career. You also have the page of Ariel. Reliable, clever, educated and balanced. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education, time to get to work. What? I love that. And this is to do with your heart. So this is a heart-based, like, passions lead. And like, for example, you could work in an office, but you've always wanted to be a marine biologist. And you've been kind of thinking about whether you should change that career, or you may have been studying on the side and you're kind of like, but I don't really know how to get into that field, and what do I do? And oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And then you have this family member who only wanted to be a marine biologist because you are. There's a lot of competition here, so this person may already be qualified and they're trying to get into the field, or they're in the field but they're not as knowledgeable as you because they're doing it as a competition to say I got there first, whereas you're doing it because it's what the heart wants. And you're being told, especially with this, when it comes to your new beginnings, when it comes to this family member trying to stop you from knowing what the next part of your path is that you got to remember you are the high priestess or the high priest. You have this new beginning coming no matter what, and it says prosperity arising from wise planning. So right now, wherever you are when it comes to your career or your wants and your goals and your desires, what is the next step that you can actionably take? Because if you're like, oh, I don't know, sit down at the table and literally write it out. Go and have a look what's in your sixth house, because it will give you a really good idea of how you plan. Because if you are Virgo in Virgo house, you know how to do lists, you know how to do brainstorms, you know all of that, okay? If you're Aries, it could be that you need to do only 20 minutes. That's all you can do. You do it really passionately, really quickly, and then stop. Figure out what it is that you need, especially if you're like, I don't know how to actually take that step. And then ask your guides before you go to bed. Take some self-reflection and ask them, what is my next step? They will tell you. Change your life. And we've been talking about routines the whole way through this. I know we have this energy in the background of your sister or your brother or your cousin or your auntie or whoever it is that is giving you daggers and sending you this fight energy and trying to block you off and blah, 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 blah. But as I'm not going to say it doesn't matter, because it does, but it's not the main focus. The main focus is how you are setting routines during your day, how you are making sure that whatever it is that your heart is calling you to do as a heart's desire when it comes to your career. Whether you're in the same industry and you want to stay in the same industry, but you want to progress, is making sure that you don't get to the end of the day and you're like, I'm too tired. Okay, massive loud lorry. But it's making sure that you don't go home and just go, I'm too tired, I'll do it tomorrow, I can't be bothered. Because you've got on here Archangel Chamuel. And Archangel Chamuel is also the archangel that is connected to your inner child. And who is it right now who is reminiscing about the past and inner child wounds and how it used to be and it's not fair and I want to fight and blah, blah, blah? Your sister, your brother, your cousin. So this person is sending in like a lack of motivation for some, and you're being told to fight through that by setting a routine that when you get home, that you fit in time, even if it's just for self-reflection. And oh, that's the next step that I can do, because you've got on here a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Come on. Break free of... See, I can't make this up. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. I haven't used this deck in a really long time as well, so I didn't even know it said it on that. Look. Someone here is procrastinating, and part of it is going to be their energy is going to be your energy. And look, I'm not criticizing, because sometimes I can be the queen of procrastination, and I'll do it later, I'll do it later, I'll do it later. Sometimes I will get up at 6 o'clock, do my workout, do all the rest of my stuff, and I don't sit down to film until 1, even though I sit in my mind at 9 o'clock, I'll be sitting down, because I'm farting about. So I get it, and I'm not judging you in any way, shape or form, but you're being told, I heard a kick up your butt. One of your angels has said a kick up your butt, or you need a butt kicking. You need to kick up your butt, get on with it. And then look what comes out for the 8 of Gabriel, a great deal of activity. All right. And it says sudden and immediate results, important communication. So you have definitely got an angel coming through saying, it's a kick up your butt, stop procrastinating, sit down, get this routine set out, because it doesn't matter if you have this family member in the background trying to block you. You need to plan, you need to meditate, you're going to get clarity that way. But there is something coming in good for you. Yeah, like stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about claiming your personal power from whoever this family member is and whatever they're trying to do. Okay, let me have a little bit of my coffee. Oh my God, I needed that. This one? This one. Right, so let's get some energies. Let's get some energies. Who is this family member? Right, you've got Pisces here, and you've got a Leo. So they can either be a Leo and they do not want an ending for you, because the Pisces is in the 12th house, which is all to do with endings, or they can be a frenemy. This is somebody that you may still talk to, and they're doing this behind your back. You've also got your sun describes your zodiac, your sun sign describes your zodiac personality, and your moon sign represents your emotional or your inner self. So yeah, this person is presenting a certain mask to the world, and we all do to a certain extent, but this person is being very manipulative. They may class themselves as a high priestess, or they don't like the fact that you do. They do not like the fact that you do. Now with Leo, that's your 5th house. It says Leos are often bold characters who enjoy being the center of attention. They adore entertaining others and are fiercely protective of those they love. This person sees you as threatening their, like stealing their thunder, so to speak. And I heard, and you always did. Even if you aren't an extrovert, okay? Even if you were quiet and meek and you know, not very in your face when you were younger, your energy was enough that people would be drawn towards you rather than them. And they may have been the type of person that if you, for example, if you were talking and people were listening to you, they just cut you off halfway through talking and start talking to get people to look at them. That's the energy that's coming through, petty AF. And this is something that they may have done when they were young, but they still do now, and this person is grown. Tell me more about this family member, please, and thank you. So you've got Libra, rising sign in Libra, attractive, easygoing and gentle. Where would you like me to put this on top? I don't know if this person, I heard appeases many. And then you've got Leo coming out again. And then you've got Virgo. This person's birth month might be quite similar to yours, or quite close to yours. I don't know why I needed to say, or feel the need to say, that they may have, like if you had birthdays, like say for example your birthday is in July and their birthday is in August, or the other way round, they'd want to make sure that they've got all of your friends or all of the family members to come to their birthday, and they'd make it really big and really grandiose. So when it comes to your birthday, people either can't take time off of work to come for your birthday, or they've spent all their money at that one, so it was kind of like half-assed, or they'd come but it wouldn't. It's almost like this person was doing it purposely so that you'd feel small on the day that was supposed to be for you. And I keep hearing petty AF. That Libra though, attractive, easygoing and gentle, and I've put it over the Queen of Michael. Now, is this the family member, or is this whoever it is that's watching who is of highest light and resonance? 1 or 2? 1. So this is the family member. This family member, they may actually really take care of their body, or they're very body orientated. And with that easygoing and gentle, either they have a job where they have to be gentle or compassionate. They may be in the care service, they may be a carer, they may be a teacher, or they have a way of changing their voice There's something about changing their voice, because you've got on here, I just looked, magnetic, enthusiastic and driven. So this person is very good at getting their way. And that new beginning, there's something that they didn't get and they're angry about it. But I'm hearing a lion roar. I don't know if you have a lioness or a lion. I heard a lion pride around you or the person you're thinking of. You also have Virgos coming out, are usually conscientious, analytical and clever. They strive for perfection and can often be hard on themselves. This person may have been quite hard on you. You may hold Virgoan energy in that, like I'm a double Virgo and I always used to strive for perfection in my work, in, you know, in the artwork that I created as well, in how people saw me. And it was very much a wound that was created like from other people growing up, peers, family members, parents, so on and so forth, of me feeling like that's what I needed to do to be accepted. And I don't know if someone here who's listening has that wound. And that's not me saying, you know, bully for you. It's literally, if you know that wound is there, then you know what they're trying to pick on. You know what they're trying to, and I heard for some, because they created it. They may have made you feel very small, and your only value came from when you were of service to them. You've got Capricorn underneath. This person definitely has either addictive qualities to them. They may smoke, like, you know, 420 and like smoke. They may drink. I had to numb it all. I heard it's hard to breathe when you're not around. This person used to leech energy from you in some way. Because with Virgo here as well, that's about health. And we started off talking about someone's health, didn't we? And this person may have been leeching something off of your health, making your health worse. Whether that is your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health, spiritual health, whatever that was for you. But this person was leeching off of it. And if you've moved away from them, if you've removed a cord of some sort, this person, this is why they're in fight energy. This is why they're angry. This is why they're getting bad karma, because they can no longer siphon your abundance, which is just you. It's just you. And you've got Capricorn. So this person, yeah, the sun being in reverse as well. There is something that they did that they have kept hidden because they wanted to get ahead of you in finances, in fame. I heard in notoriety. Anything else that would like to come out about this family member? Why the Six of Ariel? What's happening? Virgo's coming out again, double Virgo. Maybe you're a double Virgo. Maybe this is my family member. Who knows? You've got on here shy, intelligent and reserved. And I want to place that one over here with the Six of Ariel in reverse. They've done heavy work on your 6th house. And this is without a doubt a family member, because you've got Cancer coming out. Yeah, this person's run out of money. Looking at where the planet Mercury is in your chart will help you understand your communication style and how you process and absorb information. This person may be sitting and having to look through receipts, having to look through where all of their money has gone, because this person hasn't got money now. Libra. Oh, that opened itself up. Libra again. This person may have to go to court. They may have to go to court about money. I heard money stolen, because it says on here, Jupiter is known as the planet of luck and abundance. Where it is placed in your birth chart will uncover how you experience fortune, wealth and success. Okay, so something happened over Lionsgate. I'm really getting that energy with a lion and you having lions around you, or this pride of lions. Something happened over Lionsgate that was almost like the beginning of the end for whoever this family member is, in how they were siphoning energy from you, or how they were stealing money, actual money from you. And this is going to end up with them in court. You are being told, though, that for you to be focusing on how you change your routine slightly. It doesn't have to be a massive U-haul in your routine, your daily routine, because if you have duties like you have children, or, you know, you have to run a house, or you have to run a house and go to work and you have children, or you have none of those above, but you have other duties and you have a set routine, you're not being told to throw your routine out of the window and start a new one. You're being asked to incorporate certain routines into what you already have. One of them is looking at, especially as this is a reading that is more orientated towards your career, finances, abundance, and how you protect your energy with any ideas that you have, and how, you know, this mentor, whoever that may be for you, is going to come into your life to help you out. You're being asked to set slightly different routines, because when you change a routine, even slightly, you're changing the energy, and that opens up doors for more space to come in of opportunities that you actually want. Okay, so that's why you've got Change Your Life coming out with procrastination. If you are in your head about what's happening with your family, especially if this has been going on for a very long time, this may be as small as you are being asked, if you wake up in the morning and you're thinking about that family member straight away, to go straight away and have your shower, rather than having your coffee where you're going to mull over it. And while you're in the shower, you're literally calling on Archangel Michael and asking him to bathe you in electric blue light to clean out your mental space, you know. And then when you get out, you go and do some jumping jacks if you've never done that before. Then you go and have your coffee. Watch how your energy will be different, and you won't be thinking about them so much. This is about changing things slowly, little bit by little bit. That's what you're being asked to do. This person in the background, they owe money, or they owe energy in some way, because if they've been siphoning energy from you and then using that to claim abundance, to claim opportunities, it has to be given back. And if you simply just say, I claim back all of my energy from all four corners of the world, across all space, time and dimension, throughout all timelines, through all of the Akasha, my energy is mine, I reclaim it all. That energy comes back to you. And someone's already done this, which is why someone here is feeling this karma, which is why someone's having to go to court, or they may, and you've got, look, Taurus underneath, exactly, Taurus and then Capricorn. So this person is watching you. This person could be an Aquarius, or this is one of your friends as well who are aware of this, and that's where the gossiping's coming in. But this Taurus to Capricorn, and we already have Taurus, we already have Capricorn out here, and we have Jupiter. They're going to have to repay something. And I heard it comes in twos, so I don't know if you're seeing 222, 2222, or 22, or just 2, if you're seeing that quite a lot. And I heard, wait till the numbers change. It's almost like it's going up, so you may see 333, 444, 555. This is process, this is progress, I mean. You might feel like it's slow, but it's progress. Things are coming to a head for you, because whoever this person is that's going to help mentor you is going to help bring in so much finances. And I honestly thought that Capricorn for a moment was an Aries, and I was going to say it's coming in very, very quickly. Very quickly. Well, whoever this family member is going to have to pay something back very, very quickly. Anything else before I go, please and thank you? I want to do the rune cards. I've been told to do the rune cards. I'll keep an eye on the time, because I have a hairdressing appointment later on today, just to give it a bit of a trim, because my hair, I swear, it's so thick that within about 6 weeks I have a mini little afro just sticking up. You don't know how much product I put in my hair just to get it to stay down. Seriously, it's crispy at the moment. So now let's have a look. I want to make sure that I don't have any of the what's the name cards in there, the explanation cards, but I want to get like the energy of what it is that you should be focusing right now when it comes to how you change those routines, and then the energy of what's happening with this family member. Okay, so let's take those and those. Oh wow, there's a lot more than I thought there would be. Is that all of them? Okay, so can we get the energy of what my collective should be thinking about right now, or what they should be focusing on when it comes to change your life with Archangel Chamiel? Okay, can I get a card, please? Can I get a rune with one turn over? Not yet. Can I get one rune, please? Just one, thank you. Swallow. And I'm sure we got Swallow before, so let's have a look. Swallow. Swallow. I love this. Life force, the sun, ultimate source of energy and power, strength and vitality. Keywords: health, problems resolved. So this is definitely to do with your 6th house. This, you have it's like an upgrade happening in your 6th house. If you found that your 6th house was being heavily affected by baneful magic, by, you know, negative intention, or whether in this realm things were happening in your 6th house when it comes to your business, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your finances, and how that was affecting your health. Things are about to change, because Sawillow with the sun, this is about growth, but it's also about shining a light on certain things, which comes back to Archangel Chamuel, because the sun card is a child, and it's my inner child card, and you've got Archangel Chamuel, and that's about inner child wounds and about inner child joy. Okay, so I'll read that one again. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free from procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. So that's your energy. Well, that's the energy that you are being encouraged to surrender into. Okay, now let's have a look at the energy of you want me to read this one? I've been told to read this one on top as well, like quite forcibly. They were like, yes, read it. So this is Thurisad or Thurisaz. Where are you though? Manas. Isn't that strange? I might be missing a card. Well, that would suck if I was. It's not on there. Not there. Oh, there we go. See, that one's hidden. So this may be the hidden energy that you're not seeing for yourself when it comes to how you move forward, how you surrender to that growth energy, and with problems being resolved. Now, Thurisad or Thurisav, an ancient name for Thor, wow, can be interpreted as a warning to be aware of own actions, protection and non-action. Now, weren't we talking about protection? Talking to your guides. One of your guides might be Thor. That is badass. Oh my gosh. You may have Thor on your team. That energy around you can be interpreted as a warning to be aware of your own actions. Interesting. Because you have to remember that even though there are things happening that, you know, or energies being sent towards you by family members, be that them just thinking badly of you, gossiping, or actually sending magic, how do I place this, or how do I state this? We co-create our own human experience. So we can either accept and go, this is happening to me, woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. Or we can say, do you know what? Okay, well, how am I inviting that energy in? And please do not go in shouty caps in the comments, be like, I'm not inviting it in, it's just happening to me, because that's victim mentality. Okay, none of us are victims. None of us are victims. We're not. All right, and some people might find that a hard pill to swallow. We're not victims. People can send stuff. I've had things sent to me from my own family members, but I don't pay it no mind. I literally do my return to senders. I speak to God. I pick up that phone and be like, God, can you help me out with that? What would you like me to do? And then I get on with my day. And that is, I think, what you're being asked to do, especially with this Thurisad, with Thor being there, is that, you know, Thor is he's the god of lightning, isn't he? I mean, that's like tower energy. So he's letting you know that you can either invest into that energy and be like, right, I need to pray, and I need to be saying this and this and this and F them, and I need to do this many return to senders, and I need to do this, and you're embodying and kind of encouraging them to send more, even if you are trying to empower yourself. There's something here about going, well, they're sending that to me. What am I doing? Should I counteract that? Am I grounding that? Am I praying that away and then continue with my day? Or am I going to invest my energy in what they're doing to the point that it becomes like, every time I place my own cards out, every time I'm reading tarot, I'm waiting to see if something's said about my sister or about my cousin or about my dad or about my auntie and what they did 10 years ago. Because if you are literally holding yourself back. And I think that's where Thurisad is coming in, okay? And Hadlas is underneath. That is Saturn return. Now, can I get the energy also of the family member? Anything that we need to know about the family member, please and thank you. Anything for our benefit. And we have here Manas upside down, which is about humanity, okay? Now, Manas, it says, refers to the inner self and represents humanity, particularly in terms of community. Keyword, self-awareness. And it's upside down. This person's very, they can't see past their own nose. And this person may have always been like that. They may have never been able to see past their nose, past their own pain, past their own want, past their own needs. And I think this is the reason why you had that Thurisad. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Why this came out with that warning of not to get too kind of drawn into the drama, because it will set you back. Because if this person is not willing to look at themselves, at their actions, and how to heal from that, it's not your job to do that either. But it's also not your job to invest in low vibrational tit for tat. If you feel triggered when I say this, it's because there is a wound there from that family member that is waving at you and going, I'm here, I am here. Okay, and it's okay if you don't want to heal it right now, as long as you recognize it and go, I know you're there. I know you're there, and I know that when I get emotionally triggered, it's because of this, all right? Because, and I have to keep highlighting this, I'm not a therapist. If it does trigger an emotional response and you feel like, do you know what, this happens every time I think about that family member, maybe, and I say that with love and kindness and respect, maybe therapy would be a great idea, where you can kind of explore that with somebody who is professional in that area. But I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively knew. Why am I being told to pick one more? Which one? Clearance and Watchtower. You're being asked to kind of like connect with your guides, because they will literally tell you how to remove something. Because clearance being upside down as well is telling me that something's already been removed, but this family member keeps trying, and this is a confirmation, or almost like it comes full circle. If you keep investing your time and your energy in thinking about that person, or if every time you think of that person it kind of triggers that wound, or it opens it up again, you're giving them access to allow to kind of connect a cord to you again. Because I've had emails of people asking me for cord removals and saying I've done cord removals and they keep attaching to me, and well, they are going to keep attaching to you if you don't do the inner work. And it's not saying that you have to sit up every day journaling for 50 pages and having to do sitting there going you don't have to do it every day, but it has to be something that is active in your life. Because if you do a cord removal from your sister, from your brother, from your auntie, from your dad who hurt you, and they're still sending crap towards you, and you don't do anything else but that cord removal, they're going to attach another cord because the wound's still there. Okay, remember, you are the high priest or high priestess. You've got this. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively knew. If you are new to my channel and you like what you heard, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see more of my content. And if you are a returning subscriber, as always, I love you guys. I hope you have an awesome morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you in the next one.